Today we have another woke liberal traitor making fun of all the Irish language, history and culture that will be spread and promoted at the Mise, Éire festival because it got cancelled. The cancelling of this actual event from Leitrim, it's now the same date, August 23rd, in Castlebar. It's just been relocated to Castlebar in Mayo. It's going to be an amazing event bringing together culture, heritage, history, the Irish language. It's almost like a Gaeltacht revival, helping push the Irish culture. Is now the laughing stock on TikTok by the left wokies, okay? Because they hate Irish culture. And this is the Marxist ideology. They're trying to destroy Irishness and Irish people. And let's be honest, they're just trying to destroy the whole country, okay, in general. This is a crazy video, guys. This is obviously from Real News Éire. Shout out to him. It says, Pakistani who's squatting in Ireland laughs and mocks Irish language, culture, etc. because the Mise, Éire festival was cancelled, like I said. Let's hear exactly what she says.
The far right's version of Emerge has been cancelled after many Irish artists have signed a letter opposing it. Kneecap, Christy Moore and Chris O'Dowd and 600 other Irish artists have all signed this letter opposing the far right's music festival.
But I don't understand. Like, there's nothing far right about the event. Like, what does that even mean? It's just people coming together that want to celebrate Irish history and culture. Like, what's far right or racist about it? The reason it got cancelled is because the owner of the Mayflower sort of community centre, you know, is some woke liberal hippie, lefty. And, you know, quite frankly, we don't need these people, guys, in the movement. If these people want to cancel, shut down the goddamn show, well, hell, we'll just flip and start it up then in Mayo and Castlebar. Okay, it's a war, guys. It's a culture war. You know, it's an ongoing war. And of course, they want to destroy Irish culture. So let them have it, guys. Let them have the Mayflower. Who gives a shit? We'll just get a new venue. You know, it is what it is. A lot of great speakers are going to be there. I would recommend everybody to go there, buy tickets, promote that, you know, especially if you want to see and preserve Irish culture like everybody should in this country, left or right. If you're some woke liberal hippie, you should want to see the kind of pushing of Irish culture as well. But this is the Marxist ideology, like I said.
The Mise Éire Music Festival is supposed to be held on August the 23rd in...
Hold on a second. She said the Mise Éire Festival. It's Mise Éire Festival, not Miss Éire, like Miss Ireland. This isn't a beauty contest, which you were trying to win here, okay, with the caked on makeup. But it's not fooling me, all right? Mise Éire Festival. It's Mise Éire. Okay, it's Irish language, guys. Okay, I learned it for 12 years in school. All right, so I know a little bit. I don't know that much, but I know a little bit, lads. All right.
The Mise Éire Music Festival is supposed to be held on August the 23rd in County Leitrim. Far-right rally that was supposed to take place in County Cork was cancelled so that it would give people who were going to that rally a chance to attend this music festival. An apology was issued to the people planning to attend this festival, saying that it will no longer be held in the Mayflower Community Centre. This was due to the fact that certain terms and conditions were not met, and also because a torrent of people from Leitrim and County Roscommon both signed a letter against fascism, and this was circulated on Friday. According to...
Who is this lefty paid NGO? Expose yourself, NGO. You know, we should have like a fact checker on X that exposes all the NGOs, the 36,000 strong of Ireland, okay? Who is this person? Nobody knows who she is. She's a complete nobody, and she hates Irish culture. Like, what? Like, you can't even write this. If this was a book, you couldn't write this better. And she has no idea what the hell she's talking about, lads. Like, come on.
Sources, people are saying that the far right were trying to throw their weight around and enter community spaces. The Mayflower in County Leitrim basically has a long-standing reputation of being a community hall and a music venue. The festival organisers were basically trying to make this out like a nice little music festival, but it was actually a far right event. A host of far right actors and people online were promoting this event. Basically, the Mayflower in County Leitrim did not want the reputation to be tarnished by this far right music festival. The Mayflower is accessible to children and people from all different cultures. I don't know, I feel like a lot of you actually enjoyed the music festival whenever you went to Chris Brown. Remember that? Why can't you just be normal? Anyways, follow for more.
Well, I didn't go to Chris Brown, but I did go out in Dublin that night. But, you know, what has Chris Brown got to do with Irish culture? Like, it's okay and cool to listen to different cultures from abroad, whatever. But to change the nation is not good. And that's not what people are advocating for. You know what I mean? Like, there is different cultures. Chris Brown is a Black American artist. Like, what the hell does he have to do with Irish culture? There is a difference there, and this is what the woke left don't understand. Secondly, she has to pause the video every 3 seconds because she's a retard and she has no internal thought or dialogue or dialect. She can't even give her own opinion. All she did was just read comments and add like a little bit of commentary. Try making a 10-minute transformative video where you actually break down somebody's argument. That's what I do. But these retard lefties can't do it, guys. They don't have 2 brain cells. Absolutely insane. The reason why the Mise Éire Festival, not the Miss Éire Festival, as she mispronounced, she thinks she's going to a beauty contest or a beauty pageant. The reason why it was cancelled is because you have liberal paid off media. This is Christy Moore, you have your man Kneecap, Chris O'Dowd, all these people that are paid off by the mainstream. They are paid by the mainstream to push a narrative, and that is more conservative media. Plain and simple, guys. They are anti-conservative media, and they are paid off by the establishment, by the Irish government to do that. That's why it's cancelled. It's not cancelled because it's far right or dangerous in any way. Okay? This is the woke Marxist agenda, like I've said 3 times now. You know, this is what they want to do. It's a communist agenda. TikTok is infected it's infected the left of this communist agenda. The libertarian and left movement used to be helping people, freedom, that kind of thing, or a little bit like helping, helping the little person, helping homeless, helping the, hard done by. Now it's just a communist ideology. It's just a communist, woke, Marxist ideology that's infected the youth. And it's crazy to see. The youth are just being killed every single day by this infectious ideology, and shout out to everyone that is going to Mise Éire Festival. It's on in Castlebar now on the same date. Okay, it's just been moved to a different venue because that's it, guys. Some people are, basically they don't want to have their reputation, tarnished like it would do that in any way. Completely just stupid ideology. I don't understand how this Pakistani lady or whatever, wherever the hell she's from, doesn't really matter, has any brain cells, guys. She's paid opposition. She is paid to say these things, guys, on TikTok. NGOs come to her and say, hey, you're, pretty, whatever, Pakistani woman or whatever. Will you hop on TikTok and will you say this? Just cake loads of makeup on and just tell the, young Irish women not to like this Mise Éire Festival, not to ever date a conservative man, not to ever date a right-wing man, go off and leave to a big city and sleep with hundreds of men like Bonnie Blue. Like, let's get infected by this feminist woke ideology. This is what this woman is pushing. This woman is through and through feminist, guys. She's wearing an American football jersey as well, or like a hockey jersey, which again just shouts masculinity. Like, who the hell does this? This is contrived, guys. This is created by the mainstream news, and they're giving money in Irish Independent, Irish government, Micheál Martin, Bill Gates. They're all paying this lady to push onto the Irish people what's going on. Luckily, we have me and a few other loyal patriots to Ireland that will push back against this narrative. Thank God. I'm not saying thank God for me, but thank God for people not being so stupid that they just listen to this ideology, and then just finally give up. So, the first story, of course, in my personal opinion, guys, she would be the type of person that would absolutely hate somebody like Sydney Sweeney. So the next news story we have here is Sydney Sweeney with another advertisement dropped. Okay, these lefties, they hate pretty white, cute white women, unfortunately. They hate them, guys. But Sydney Sweeney keeps making these amazing advertisements. This one is for Baskin Robbins, which is ice cream. I'm sold. Where's the nearest Baskin Robbins parlor? Where's the nearest ice cream parlor?
Is that Sydney Sweeney? Oh yeah, it is. She really loves our rainbow sherbet. She comes here all the time.
Wait, seriously?
Hey Sydney. your signature scoop is ready.
Thank you.
Oh, lads.
What?
That's so cool.
Yeah. It can be.
Summer's looking sweet at Baskin Robbins. Try my new Sweet on Sydney menu, available at Baskin Robbins nationwide for a limited time.
Lord have mercy. I'm sold. Where is the nearest Baskin Robbins? I'm going to go buy 3 tubs of Baskin Robbins ice cream tonight in Dunn's. Dunn's stores, absolutely legendary, beautiful, beautiful people. You know, like I said in the beginning of the video, you know, this sort of woman here that's the anti-Irish, anti-Mise Éire festival. These are the kind of people that hate, you know, Sydney Sweeney and these other kind of people that actually promote, let's say, a European culture, okay? Because that's how it is, guys. You know, that's truly how it is. So the last news story we have today is the same news story that we came across a few days ago. So this is about the homeless man who attacked an Irish woman and hit her in the stomach as she was jogging in Dublin. So this was an unprovoked attack that I reacted to a few weeks ago. Now, this man, Hoida Hamad, wasn't actually a Roma Bulgarian gypsy. He was actually a Syrian man, and he was convicted that he was from, of course, Roma, Bulgaria, gypsy, this kind of thing. But it was actually much worse, guys. From Syria, which has a civil war there, of course, massive amounts of casualties. And even worse, they had ISIS there, terrorists. So it was crazy, guys. With people like this coming into the country, flooding in, you know, absolutely insanity, guys. And, you know, this guy, it happened 18 days after he was handed a suspended sentence for an earlier theft crime. So this guy's just repeated crime offender. The 35-year-old, a barber by trade, was charged with Section 2 assault, which carries a 6-month sentence, as well as providing a false or misleading name and address to a member of the guards and using threatening, abusive, or insulting words and behavior. I mean, this guy just has a flippin' litany of charges. It's just every day. This is every day, guys. So, Syrian man running around the place, Lord knows who, you know, it just gets worse and worse every single day. So, let me know your thoughts on all these news stories. Shout out to everyone going to Mise Éire Festival. Hopefully that one's a massive one. Try and promote that as much as possible. I want to promote that as much as possible. So if anyone knows how I can do that, please let me know. I love you all. If you want to help support me, push back against the mainstream media because they will not be promoting these news stories. Hit the link underneath the video that says join. Become a member today. And I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.